Hey guys, welcome to today's only video where we explore the idea if you could only collect from one brand for the rest of your life, what 3 watches would you choose to adorn your wrist? Now, last week we talked about Zenith. This week we're talking about Rolex. And next week we're going to be talking about Hamilton. Now, personally, I'm kind of in a unique situation where I own 2 different Rolexes in my current collection that I just love, and I couldn't see switching these out. The first one is the Air King, the 116900. Now, I recognize this is kind of the pariah of the professional lineup. It's not very well loved. It's certainly not hyped, but I love everything about it. I think it is a fantastic sport watch and offers good value. This is the lowest you would pay to get into the professional line, you know, coming in at $6,450. Now, I also own a GMT Master 2. This one was discontinued last year. This is reference 116710LN. I paid $84.50 almost 2 years ago, and it's just a lovely piece. It's my travel watch, and I love how different it is from the Air King. Obviously, this has the GMT complication, the ceramic bezel. This carries the date, and it's a completely different wear and fit from the Air King. So I like taking one off and putting the other on and feeling the difference. It really is quite fun to wear. Now, the thing that I really like about these two is they make use, very subtle use, of the Rolex corporate green color. And I'd like for that to continue with the last pick that completes my trio. Now, what would you suggest? You're probably thinking, well, Bruce, get the Submariner, get the Hulk. Get the 1166110LV, the green sub. It doesn't get much more iconic than that when it comes to the green color. And I agree with you. I'm actually on the wait list for a Hulk with my local authorized dealer. This thing retails at $9,350, carries the Cal 3135, and I really like it. But it's very similar to my GMT Master 2, and it's very bold as well. So I'm gonna throw in another pick here, kind of one out of left field, and I'd like to hear your guys' take here on which one I should go with. But this is the Datejust 41 in the slate dial. It's also called the Wimbledon, the 126334, retailing a little bit more than the Hulk at $9,900. Now, the reason why I'm intrigued by this is it offers some more variety to my trio. This one has the white gold fluted bezel and the Jubilee bracelet. And I'm kind of a purist when it comes to the Datejust. I want the fluted bezel and I want the Jubilee bracelet. And this is a little bit more subtle in its use of green, as you guys can see on these applied Roman numerals. It's just beautiful. And it's a dress piece. I already have technically 2 sport pieces in the Air King and the GMT Master 2. So I do think the Wimbledon would add some more variety to the collection, and I think would be a good pick. But let me know what you guys think. Should I go with the Hulk? Should I go with the Datejust 41? Now, let's talk about you. Maybe you already have a couple Rolexes and you want to start fresh. What 3 would I recommend that would just make a great trio? The first pick is going to be a sport piece, kind of similar to the Air King, but a little bit more palatable and versatile. This is the Explorer, the 214270. This is also one of the more affordable watches when you're getting into the professional line in stainless steel, retailing at $6,550. Now, this one is thin and the proportions are beautiful, and this would go in almost any situation, whether you've got a sport coat on and slacks, or you're got shorts and a t-shirt on and you're going to the beach for the day. It's a great watch. Now, what would I pair with that? I would say go with the Submariner, but don't go with the Hulk or a bluesy or one with a date. Go with the original, the classic, the no date, the 114060, retailing at $7,900. Now, why would I pick this? It's similar to the Explorer in the fact that it's a black dial no date. It's just a great everyday piece, a sport piece. It's versatile. You could dress it up, dress it down. And if you're only gonna have 3 watches from this brand, I think you should go with the icons. Go with the Explorer, go with the Submariner, and that brings us to the last pick, and that would be the Datejust 41. This one, though, I would recommend going with the colored dial. So I'm picking the blue here, the 126334, again retailing at $9,900. And this has the updated 32 series caliber, the 32, 35. And I think, again, adds some nice variety, adds white gold, adds fluted bezel, adds the Jubilee bracelet, and is a little bit different from the other two. So good variety, sport, dress, everyday watch. If you were to buy these three, you'd be spending right around $24,000 before tax. So I think that would be just a really good trio. Now you'll notice I haven't picked like a Daytona or a Sky Dweller or a Pepsi or a Batgirl, right? Well, they're very difficult to get your hands on. They're very hard to come by. You gotta have a good relationship with your authorized dealer. But as I close the video, I'm gonna give you a flex pick or a power pick of 3 where money's no object, and more importantly, availability is no object. If you could walk into the Rolex factory and you saw every watch in their current lineup and you could leave with 3, these are the picks that I would choose. So the first one, the Day-Date Platinum. This one is so beautiful. The glacier blue dial is exquisite, and Rolex only uses the glacier blue color with platinum. So it's just a great piece. Retailing at about $63,000, has a nice complication here with the day and the date mechanism, and the reference number is the 228206. The watch I would pair that with would be a sport piece, and I would go with the GMT Master 2. I love my GMT Master 2, but this one I'm picking white gold, and I'm going with that beautiful meteorite dial, the 126719 BLRO. Now this one retails for about $40,000. It's fairly uncommon for Rolex to release a meteorite dial because there is only so much of this meteorite on the market. Rolex uses the Gibeon meteorite that was downed in Africa, and just the color and how that ties into the white gold and how it makes the blue and the red pop on the ceramic bezel, I just think is very cool. And if you look at the dial, you'll notice that the branding, the text is all done in black. It's very uncommon for Rolex to use black printing on their dial work, so I like that as well. Now what would be the last pick here? I'm gonna go with something that's a little different, that adds a complication, that adds some variety to the Flex trio, and that would be a Sky Dweller. Now I'm not going with precious metal here because we already have white gold, we already have platinum, and I wanna mix it up a bit, so I'm going steel. And that will be nice because your wrist may get tired of the weight of wearing the Day-Date and the GMT Master 2 and those precious metals. So steel, Sky Dweller, going black dial because we already have the glacier blue and the meteorite. So they're very kind of bold colors, and it would be nice to have something that can go in any situation. So I'm picking black, the 326934 retailing at $14,800 and housing the Cal 9001. Now I think these 3 would just be so much fun to wear. Again, if availability and price were no issue, these 3 would set you back about $118,000. So let me know what you think of my picks. Thanks for taking the time to watch today, guys. Again, next week we're gonna be exploring Hamilton, so get prepared for that. And let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to talking to you in the comments section. We'll see you in the next video.